Hello and welcome to a Mitsubishi Electric Quick Tips video. Today we're going to talk about some of the display messages you'll see on an MR-J3 series servo amplifier. Now I have here the J3B safety amplifier manual, and a good place to start for understanding some of the messages that show up on the servo amplifier is section 4 for startup. If you take a look in section 4.3, this gives you a really nice overview of some of the messages you'll see. When you first turn on the power, if communication from the controller to the amplifier is not happening correctly, you'll get a message AB that shows up, which essentially means that you're waiting for the controller to establish its communication to the amplifier. Once that's been established, you'll get a message that will say basically it will change. It will flash through the sequence fairly quickly while it initializes. Then you'll see a status B01. Now B01 will display if there are no warnings, and the warnings that you may come across would be here a 50 that's flickering, which means there's an overload, an E1 that flickers, it's an overload warning, an E7 which means that your controller has a forced stop, or an E6 which means that your amplifier is forcing a stop. So once these warnings have been cleared out of the way, you'll get a B01, which means that you're waiting for the controller now to do a servo on command. It will then change to the ready state and then go to D01. D01 is for the first amplifier. For your second amplifier, it will say D02, and D03 for the third, and so on. This is really what the machine will be operating with, is D01. This is how you can tell that the servo is locked and you're ready to begin operating the machine. Other messages are available on the next page. If you scroll all the way down here, you can see a total list of all the indications that show up on the 7-segment LED display. And then if you want additional information about alarm statuses, every chapter in the Mitsubishi manuals has a troubleshooting section. So over here in chapter 8 for J3B safety, you have a troubleshooting section, and if I go down to the next page, you can see a list of all of the alarms and warning messages. So this is a really useful resource. And then from within here, within the troubleshooting section, you can find actions that you can take then to clear those alarms. Thanks a lot for listening, and we'll see you next time.